There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 15th-ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Arizona State's offense will take the field first. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last.
Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line in the running game, making its presence felt. Back to throw, it's Levin. Quickly to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Sun Devils surpassed all expectations last year. Kenny Dillingham in his 2nd year winning the league with the team that was picked to finish last, guys.
And in the playoffs, more than represented themselves well. They had the bye, but they fought Texas tooth and nail. Could have won that football game. And Jesse, a superstar at the quarterback position.
They got a really good one coming back. No Cam Scatterby this year, though, so they're going to have to find ways to be able to run the football effectively. That was a big part of their success a year ago.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking down the middle. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Brown has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got it behind the line. It's Tyson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Levin. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And it was was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable.
Turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Fakes to grab. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Rides the back and leaves it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And the Horned Frogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Horned Frogs come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Fires to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on second and 11. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that is what every single defense wants, man. They got to get those negative plays so you can put them in predictable situations. They gave up some yardage, but that's okay. Getting the sack, now forcing the third and long, gear up the pass rushers, bring in some extra DBs, and try to go get them again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Right back to the well. Looking for room at the 40. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's McClain. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Got it in the middle, it's McClain. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Sun Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll run play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Now on first and 10 from the 35. He leaves it with the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tyson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. On the run, it's Barnes. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's McClain. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. That's caught. It's Butler. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Brown. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's 11. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Encroachment defense. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Sun Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to run, it's Brown. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Sun Devils back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the grab on the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Splits the uprights. Good. They're now up 9-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. All alone as he catches it. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, TCU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
To the air, it's Levitt. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Off play action. Got a man, it's McClain. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll give it to the back. Sweet cut there. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. On third down, he drops to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker. It's McAllister. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. These guys got their nose bloodied in the Big 12 last year. They took it personally through the offseason and eager to atone this year.
And guys this year are just going to have to step up and make more plays as well. And they've got some dudes who they feel are very, very talented but weren't always playing to their potential. Last year, David, it's got to start in game one in conference play this season.
No doubt. You got to set the tone early, send a message early. We're not that team from a year ago. Like, that was a bad season. That was a down season. We're going to turn this around. Got to get that momentum created game one if you want this season to be successful.
Finds his tight end. They're dealing with a second and long. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Caught close to the marker. It's McClain. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Caught near the sticks. It's McClain. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Back to pass. It's Levitt. He's got an open man. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Frank Cush Field inside Mountain America Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. From the gun, the running back has it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Levin. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Sun Devils are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. With the catch, it's Tyson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On the snap, it's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Well, your defense is going to have to turn the page quickly. Not only did you just give up a 4th down run, but you gave up an explosive play, and now they've got the ball down close to your goal line. You're going to have to play big-time football here with your back against the wall.
He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Arizona State! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. Crosses the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Horned Frogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Handoff to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Quick strike complete. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. To the air, it's Hoover. Grabbed over the middle, it's Barnes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's James. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. He's going to be stopped a yard or 2 short of the 20. It'll bring a 4th down and decision time. Needs it to keep this drive alive. There he goes. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Horned Frogs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. An 84-yard drive there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He'll do it himself. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Dropping back, it's Levin. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. With the catch, it's Tyson. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Brown. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's McClain. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make Matt. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to beat them to the edge with the jet sweep. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 2 here in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
TCU, 21.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming out. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Fires to the big fella. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Finds his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
TCU.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. That's caught. It's Butler. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air, it's Hoover. Unloads to the right. Grabbed on the outside, it's Payne. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. It's a draw. Runs through a tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. He's got his man across the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Horned Frogs are on the move. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. On the ground, it's Barnes. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, it's good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big move.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Pulls and fires complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Back to throw, it's Levin. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense.
Turning it on! Smashes through the tackle. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.